Oh yeah. Look at that. Woo-wee.
Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another adventure. Today we're back out in search of gold. It's about like a 4-hour drive to come out and record these videos. So when I forget stuff, I can't just turn around and go get it. But yeah, so we're attempting something I don't recommend you guys do. That is hike 4 miles in normal Vans. Like a dummy, I forgot my hiking shoes. So we got the mega sluice today. We're hiking this bad boy in search of more gold. My last trip I did solo, I got about 1.5 grams using this sluice at my spot that I found. So we're just gonna go ahead and bring it back over there and see if we can find some more gold.
We made it to the river. So I'm about to go check out the spot, see what the damage is, just because I haven't been here in a couple of weeks, like 2 weeks. So, ooh, that water is cold. The water is definitely up. I think it's from the storms. Up higher, there's some storms, so it's probably a lot of colder water, which I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, might need a thicker wetsuit as it's starting to get into fall. I also noticed somebody left some gear over where we started digging away at the hill. So we're gonna go look at that. I'm sure it's somebody that's watched one of my videos or just saw the hill we were working away at. So we'll see what kind of damage is done to our hole. See if there's any gold left. So this is the main hole right here. And yeah, there is a lot more water. So we're gonna leave my gear right here. Oh, that is so heavy. So yeah, let's leave the gear there.
Looks like we got shovels, tub, shovels, pants, pillow. Some guy went to town on this hill. Wonder if they found anything. I'm gonna take a little bit of a quick break, then get my wetsuit on and test the waters and possibly set up my sluice and start sluicing. See if I can find some gold today. That's the goal. Maybe move a lot of rocks. I know I always tend to move the most rocks on the first day, so I don't know, that the other first day I found 1.5 grams, which looks like more than any of the other days, or at least I haven't actually cleaned out day 2 and 3 of my last trips, but I think day 1 is definitely the best. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get that sluice set up. I think I'm gonna just put it right here where I had it originally, and I think I'm gonna just start working this hole and work my way back like I did before. The only thing is, before I worked until the rocks started falling in on me. So now I got to figure out a way to move some of those rocks out of the way to get down to that material underneath them. As you can see, these things are huge. There's no way I'm moving them by myself. There's a lot of big rocks in there. A lot of gold, but lots of big rocks to move. So if anything, I'll just start piling them up out of this hole, what I can move, and wait for Tom tomorrow to help me. So yeah, we'll go ahead and set up that sluice. All right, so the dredge match sluice is set up. I might move some of this material out of the way because this is all from our last couple workings. It looks like, I don't know if this is all from our last couple of trips or not, or if somebody else has came and worked it. Pretty much a possibility, but I won't know until I look in that water. I'm pretty sure someone has, because it looks more clean than before. So we'll go ahead and set up. We'll go ahead and I'll get my wetsuit on, and then set up my mask, and then set up my
get all my gear together, and I'll get in that water. The sun's still not up. We got about another 30-40 minutes before it gets warm, so I'm not wanting to go too deep in the water until it warms up.
All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go right into that hole right here, deepest part. He obviously left a lot of gear here. I'm not gonna take any of it, I'll just leave it here, but I will test this hole that we started to see if any deeper is better, because we were finding actually some really good amount of gold in this layer and stuff. So we'll see. Tom actually dug a pretty good amount over here, and I think he was going to work this a lot more. All right, so here's the moment of truth. See if there's still gold in that bank. I know there is. Not sure how much. That's basically what we're about to find out. If it's still good. Oh, there's a nice flake right there at the top. There's a couple. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are getting better and better. Are those chunky? One of them is a little thicker. But yeah, that's not too bad. Like, that's actually really nice size gold. I'm pretty impressed. That's actually not bad at all. That'd be worth working right there, you know. Really working that a bank, like moving a lot of material. You could get some good gold through there. So whoever's working that, yeah, they're probably finding some decent gold. Thanks to me, you know. Right here is where I found that gold. It looks like Tom left some of his bags. I don't know if this person found them. Let's grab my shovel. Well, at least the plan was to come back and work this when the water got too cold over there. So I'm not sure if this guy's gonna take everything that's here. I don't know. It was a very small test pan right there in that hole, and there was still quite a bit of gold. So I'm gonna start by removing some of this tailings to kind of create more room for my tailings that I'm gonna be making today. Then I'm gonna start scooping with the shovel material in and hope that we start finding some gold. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, so quick little update. I started doing a little bit of sniping. There's a crack or a crevice that's over here that's loaded with gold. But let's see. Oh wow, yeah. There we go. Look at that flake. Woo-wee! That's a nice piece. There's quite a bit of nice pieces in there. Go ahead and move some of those rocks down that are stuck. But yeah, so here's the goal. I'm gonna put you guys on the mask, and then we're gonna do some crevicing because I know there's some fat pieces of gold in there. All right, you guys are on my mask. Let's go ahead and start crevicing. All right, so I just found a crevice loaded with gold. So I was recording and the battery of the camera died. So we're gonna go ahead and go back in there and show you. All right, so here is that crevice material. It's real silty. Lots of that really gray stuff in there. So we'll go ahead and get it inside my pan and show you guys what we found at the bottom of those crevices. We'll pan this out. And let's see. I'm actually kind of excited to see. I've never really cleaned out a crevice like that, and I think it might pay off. I might find some better gold. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pan this out. It's about 25 minutes of cleaning out a crevice. Oh, already see gold. Oh yeah, look at that. Quite impressive. I was all in that crevice. I love the texture on some of those. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get this back in the in the snuffer, and we'll keep crevicing and keep working at it.
I think I'm about to do the first clean out. I haven't done one yet because I've been kind of doing a little bit of sniping, and then I found something. So originally my spot was right here where I kind of sniped and found about 2.5 grams. And then someone came in and dredged all this, and I thought they took like all the gold because they went down about 10 feet following a crevice that was just loaded with gold that I was finding so much. And that's where I found all my biggest pieces were following that crevice. Well, they came in and dredged that, and so I've been working a little bit to the left. And then I found out that they actually did not take the rest of this gold. There's still quite a bit of gold sitting right here that I've been kind of cleaning out and running through my sluice. So I'll show you guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. There's actually quite a bit of nice pieces of chunky gold. And I got some really good stuff in my sniper bottle. I was trying to snipe it because there's such big flakes right there that it's honestly amazing. So look at that. Woo-wee. That's some gold right there. We're gonna go ahead and do the first clean out. Then we'll go ahead and reset this up. I might move some rocks around to kind of lower this pool probably, or something. I don't know. I want to kind of direct the flow over to the left instead of the right, where I know it's just loaded with gold. Go ahead and pan this back. You guys are going to be impressed. At least what I've seen looks good. Ooh, I like some of those rocks. Real. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Woo-wee. Now, that's some nice gold right there. And there's some bigger pieces right there. So, yeah. First clean out of the day, looking pretty promising. All right, so here's the plan. Basically, I have been sluicing over here, but I want to lower this water flow because the gold is starting to get too deep along this bedrock. So I need to lower this water level and send this water that's coming through this way. I want to go in this way. So we're going to open all this up, try to get most of the water coming through this way to kind of lower the pool level, and hopefully we'll be able to set up a sluice over there and start working that stuff over there. So a little bit of an update. I'm about to clean out sluice number 2. I got a little bit of gold in this one. I'm sure there's a decent amount, but look at that thing. That's a nice flake right there.
But I've been mostly moving rocks and just kind of, I changed my game plan halfway through the days, so it took me a lot more time to kind of move rocks. So originally I was just going to stick to this hole and work my way back, and then I realized there was a bunch of gold left up along these rocks and it wasn't dredged. So I went back and I ran it all, and there's some nice flakes in there. So we're going to go ahead and clean it out and see what kind of gold I have. See what clean out number 2 looks like. Hopefully I didn't lose all my gold panning it out, which very high chance, but well, looks like we still got some gold in there. Not as much as I would have liked, but we do got some nice pieces in there, so can't really complain. All right, so I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of gold I already have, and I've been wanting to do something else. I wanted to go clean out one of those giant boil holes full of those huge pieces of cobble and test pan the bottom of it and see if there's any gold. Go check that boil hole. So yeah, let's go do that. Here it is. I could probably fit in that thing. So right there, I found some really chunky gold kind of going down. In the winter, that the water's coming pretty fast that way. And it might come through here. I doubt it, but you never know. So it looks like the water's it swirls and pushes up. So what we're going to do is throw all those rocks in the water right there and then start panning it out and seeing what's in there. So here's the thing. For a lot of people, they don't have luck in boil holes. I have it like once in a while. It depends on where the boil hole is located. And also the material that's in there. Sometimes it does have decent, material in there, and it keeps the black sands in there. And sometimes, it's a lot of big gravel. So anything small like gold and, it just gets washed out. So it all depends. You won't know until you get down to the bottom. So I'm actually impressed. I'm seeing some black sand right here. So that might actually have some gold in it. So we're gonna go ahead and do our first test pan, get that in a pan and pan it out and see what we got. This is real dry. Probably not seen water since last winter. One thing I noticed, there's ants in this. There's usually no ants in on these islands in the middle of the river. So it's kind of interesting. First test pan. Is there anything? Does not look like it. Not even flour gold. So we'll keep digging and see what we find at closer to the bottom. All right, Eureka, we got our first speck of gold. So it's nothing big, but we're not all the way to the bottom yet. Right there, there is a speck of gold. It's kind of chunky. It's not flat. It's like almost round, which is impressive. So that was right there on the back wall. We still got a lot of material to move. So at least I know there's gold in it for sure. The thought of a nugget just sitting at the bottom always pops up in my mind. So I'm gonna keep going, and if I find anything more decent, I will let you guys see. All right, so quick update. We got pretty far down there. You can see where the dirt used to be. I even got dug down really deep, and nothing but flower gold, like nothing worth keeping. I did keep some of it just cause. But I would have probably got a 1/4 gram in the time that it took to dig most of this out. So let's go ahead, get this fanned out. See how much we got total for the day. You never know. Sometimes you get lucky. Some days you find more gold. Some days you find nothing. Total for the day. Here we go. Not too bad. At least a 1/2 gram, I'd say. Definitely a 1/2 gram, maybe more. There's my finger next to it. Could be a gram. I don't know. I don't want to over exaggerate. So it always looks bigger in the water, and then when you get home, you're like, what happened to all my big pieces of gold?
All right, guys. So here's today's gold. I don't think I hit a gram, but you won't know until you weigh it. Oh, right on a gram. I thought it looked like less than a gram, but 103.
Please like, subscribe, comment and share. Thank you for watching.